Greetings and citations, this is Trish's Sidekick, and today we are doing the American Civil War Union Infantry
And it's also Emperor Vespasian, thank you very much.
Is it really?
Yes. Right, greetings and salutations, this is Emperor Vespasian, he's already said it. We're doing an unboxing video, they're Perry miniature figures. They are from the range, and they are Union infantry in sackcoats skirmishers 1861 to 1865. I can't tell you what they actually are, and I can't even put it in the description. So they're figures, they're plastic figures from the mid 1800s for something that happened in America.
God knows what.
I don't know what they're talking about.
No.
So it's something that happened. I think it was bad. I don't know. But we'll have a look at the back. These are the figures you get. Now, there's several boxes for this particular thing that happened, and most of them are sort of troops marching, and you get a few skirmishing troops. This box is mainly used for skirmishers. So there's a lot of skirmish troops, which is why we got this box, because we're not fighting the thing that happened in the mid-1800s. We're going to be using them for Call of Cthulhu. We may have mentioned Call of Cthulhu in a few of the games, but we've been playing a lot of Cthulhu recently, and we're doing it in 3 different periods, and one period is set in the mid-1800s, and that's what these figures are for. And I will explain more in a minute. But we'll pop them all out. You get 38 figures in this box. You have the round bases, which are quite cool, but we're not using them ourselves because we're using we're using Games Workshop bases. Let's just pop this out. That's a quick overview of the stuff that these people that existed apparently had, and oh, thank God, actually that flag might be problematic as well. But no, yeah, and that's how you paint the figures, and there's no flags at all. So that's the figures. Don't tell anyone. Right, and they're blue people. Yeah, they're blue people. Right, I'll just quickly sort out which base is what. Oops. Right, we have 2 types of bases in this. This is a skirmish base, and the men are sort of leaning and firing and kneeling, which is quite good. I like troops who kneel. You seldom get troops who kneel in historic stuff, and that is the standard pack you get in all the boxes that they do. That's just a standard marching infantry pack. Well, you can use them as marching or firing. We use them for our very British argument. Very British Cthulhu, which is a fictional thing.
Yeah.
Although some people have difficulty handling that. That never happened. Literally, actually never happened. and people don't like it because apparently it's bad. And then we have another sprue of them, and a sprue, that is a command sprue. And then I'll just quickly sort out the other sprues, and we'll go through them. So we'll go with the command sprue first. This is the command sprue. These are Union. Can I say Union?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I can say Union.
I don't think anyone will understand that one.
You can paint them as the grey people as well, if you want, because they're pretty generic. We will be painting some up as grey people, who are completely fictional in the mid-1800s. But these half this box will be painted up as grey people, and half will be painted up as blue people from this thing that happened in the mid-1800s, and it's all to do with the Chapel Farm and things like that, which I will tell you more about in a minute. So that's the command sprue. Right, we have sword, bugle, scabbard for sword, pointy sword in hand, and then a couple of flags, and you have a drummer, which is all quite good. It's all quite good. Incidentally, these are going to be painted up as Company B of the 35th Indiana. Oops, sorry. So that flag's wrong. I need a green flag with a harp on it, which is the correct flag for the Indiana Indiana regulars. The Irish Brigade, or the Irish part of the Irish Brigade. This is the Skirmish Sprue. You've got a guy loading his rifle, but he could also be loading his rifle with the ramrod, or he could be loading his rifle by putting the powder in the holy bit of the bang bang machine thing.
The boomstick.
Boomstick. And you've got a guy who's sort of a little bit more relaxed with his rifle, and you've got a guy who's firing it. So that's quite good. That's not bad. Actually, I can show you them. Sorry, I forgot I had them. Right. That's the guy who is loading his musket. It's quite there, and he's painted up as a Irish Union soldier, which is quite good. And that's the guy firing. You can have any of them firing. It doesn't matter. It's up to you how you put them together. And that's the guy reaching into his bag to get the ammunition ready to reload his musket. That's quite good. Right, so that's those guys. The marching guys I've already shown you. I think we have already done an unboxing video on the marching regiment, so I'm not going to. You already know what's in that. So that is what you get. It's quite decent. You get a lot of figures for.
Yeah, you get 38 figures for that.
Get 38 figures, yeah, including a command. And you can also convert some of the other figures into command if you really want to. I don't know.
You buy a box of them and buy a box of the opposite, and then you got a game to play.
Yeah, you have. And the great thing is they have both types of hat. So some people like to paint all the grey people wearing a hat. It's not historically accurate, but and all the Union wearing kepi. So you could do that if you wanted to. Both sides wore hat, both sides wore kepi. In fact, both sides carried both normally. If it was raining or sunny, you put a brimmed hat on. If it was not, you put a kepi on. And the kepi was mainly to keep your hair out of your eyes.
That works.
Yeah. So I'll show you these guys. I'll do a proper video on these chaps later. If I just adjust the camera down. That's these guys here. They're painted up as the. Is they in focus? Are they in focus?
Yeah.
Are they in focus? They've painted up as the Company B of the 35th Indiana, who had the incident at Chapel Farm, which you may well know is it's during the Battle of Chickamauga, which happened sometime in the mid-1800s, and it happened in America. Something happened, I don't know what it was about. There's some argument of something. And the grey people were using ghouls to attack the Union soldiers, and the Chapel Farm was attacked. The 35th Indiana tried to hold the farmstead, and they were overrun. Only one man survived. But we have the lieutenant's diary, which is how we know what happened. And that's about as truthful as the stuff that the Americans talk about. Any more questions? Or any questions?
No.
No. Is that cover it all?
Yeah, I think it does.
Yeah. It was quite fun painting these figures. I haven't done Irish Brigade in 28mm before. And
Look good.
yeah, given that the Irish Brigade are here. Oh, I just knocked my figures over. That's the jolly old Irish Brigade there. That's the guys, and they're taking on the ghouls who attacked them. It's a much longer story. We'll go into it later. If you want to know more, this might help. So there you go.
Oh, I thought you were generally talking about, the actual present that actually happened. Yeah.
This is a truthful book.
Yeah.
It's about as accurate as anything you read in a modern university, anyway.
Yeah. Who are they again?
They're the blue guys.
Never heard of them.
The blue guys. They were in the north. The blue guys fighting for the vampire hunter Lincoln. The vampire hunter.
Yeah.
And the southern type of people who wore grey and butternut and various other uniforms. Who cares? They were in the south, and they were fighting each other. I think they owed them rent or something, and they had an argument.
And then the ghouls came out of nowhere.
And then the ghouls were there. Of course, it was all to do with Sulu. as it turns out.
Yeah.
And this video is probably going to be demonetized anyway, just for the picture.
Maybe we should edit the picture so it looks like smiley people with pink hats.
Well, we should just pixelate the picture so it doesn't upset anybody. Yeah, yeah.
Warning: sensitive content.
The modern world is really beginning to get up my nose. Really getting up my nose now. Right. So, after this wonderful unboxing video, thank you very much for watching. You haven't got any more questions, have you? So, because we're going to do an actual video on the Indiana
so
troops.
it's just an unboxing.
This is just an unboxing, and if you just wanted to know about these awesome figures from Perry Miniatures, and you got all this rubbish about ghouls, tough, I don't care anymore.
Oh, okay.
But these are the figures, they're cool. They do great for the argument that happened in America in the mid-1800s. They do great for that particular thing that happened.
A small argument.
In South America they call it Mr. Lincoln's War.
I think it's just a slight,
And
tiny, icky-bicky description.
In Southern America it's the War of Northern Aggression. Interesting. In universities, it's all about something completely different. Apparently. Anyway, I think Lincoln's racist now and they're going to pull his statue down. So, horrible, evil man killing vampires.
If you don't pull that down, you probably get yourself crushed.
Good luck pulling that one down. You're going to need a couple of semi-trucks. Yeah, so that happened. This is the modern world.
If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe and comment down below what you think of the
thing that happened in the mid-1800s box set.
Click the bell icon, and that's everything from me.
And everything from him. Goodbye.
Oh, go out the door.